Okay. Good morning, judges and everyone. I'm Chong Lee Chu from Taylor's University, Malaysia. Today, I'm going to present to you a very interesting program, Bachelor of Science Culinology. Innovate, redefine, redesign for food. In 2011, Bachelor of Science Culinology was launched in Taylor's University with the presence of Research Chef Association representative all the way from US. And this is also the year our first batch of cohort joining us. What is so special about Culinology program? Culinology program is the first program that integrates three main core disciplines, which are culinary art, food science, and food technology. For your information, we are the first and only culinology in Asia, and with the recognition of Research Chef Association of United States, meaning students who are interested to study culinology program are no longer needed to travel all the way to US, but in Malaysia. What are our program rationale? The culinology program rationale is to close the current gap in the food industry, particularly in the food product development, which yet to be closed by the existing culinary arts program, nor the food science program in the market. With the presence of culinology program, we produce experts who are in the food product development. Culinology graduate, or we call research chef, is the expert in the food product development who know the in and out of the practices of the food product development, starting from the market and consumer study, ideation, gold standard recipe development, commercial product formulation, product manufacturing, as well as product launching. With the high culinary, scientific, technical knowledge and skill that we have, we're able to produce food that are healthy, safe, yet delicious to our people. Ladies and gentlemen, in terms of program approach, we have a very special approach where students from art stream or science stream will be able to progress into our first year of our program. This is where, in the first year, we leverage the students from two different backgrounds in terms of their fundamental science as well as culinary arts. Moving on to the intermediate and advanced knowledge and skill in order for them to be able to apply in their year 3, especially their final year project, which is a capstone project. And how we do that? Two methods. One, student-centered learning, we call teach less, learn more. And next, industry-based learning. The first approach, student-centered learning. Throughout the 3 years students with us, they play the major role. Aside from hands-on practical, it's interesting that our students get to role-playing what they are doing. Our students get the chance or opportunity to take turns to role-play as the manager of different departments in the food industry. By doing this, they will be able to understand, familiarize what is the responsibility or functionality of each department. And of course, our students get to provide their solution for the real-world problem through the case-based learning. Of course, we encourage collaborative learning through the group assignment, group project. The second approach, industry-based learning. Our students not just learning in the class or learning from the lecturers, they're learning from the expert. We got the great support for the industry. We have signed a few MOU with the national and international company with the support of Malaysia Institute of Food Technology. And we are given the opportunity to work side by side with the food industry through the industry collaboration project. And we are excited to know some of the outcomes are being adopted by the companies. And next, we have a very tough assessment for our students. Our students get to assess by the industry panel and expert. Big players like Nestle, F&N, Mami, CP, Pizza Hut, and many more are invited to judge our students. Our students got to do product pitching and even final year project presentation in front of this expert. And besides, our students get to showcasing their product to the public. By then, our students will be able to benchmark their creation with the existing product in the market, as well as getting the instant feedback from the public. Program engagement. In terms of program engagement, we are proud to have the prestigious adjunct appointment, including Chef Stephen Khalil, the corporate executive chef from PepsiCo, Texas, United States, and as well Mr. Brian Lu, the CEO of Lok Holding, or more well-known with his Tea Life brand. We get the adjunct to have a close connection and conversation, even guidance for our students. Through this, our students will be able to know the secret behind their success, as well as how to achieve to the top in the industry. And to enhance student experience, we get students to involve in the Taylor's Culinology signature event, which was held yearly. This event is solely organized and prepared by our students, which is a platform for open communication among students, academic, as well as industry. Through this event, our students will be able to portray themselves, and as well as getting building their connection and also network with the industry before they graduate. As I just now mentioned, our program focuses on innovate, redefine, redesign for food. So we equip our students with world-class facilities. Our students get to materialize their great ideas into a ready commercial product through the food innovation lab that we have prepared for them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some of the examples we have by our Culinology final year project outcome from the series of beverage, dessert, ready-to-eat meal, sauces, and much more. So what are the impact our program has made? We are proud to be named the world champion. Starting from 2014, when our first team of students fly all the way to Oregon to take part in the Culinology Food Product Development Competition, we won. And without fail, we continuously, consistently winning and secure our championship until today. And thank you. Yes, our students beat the team from all over the world and claim ourselves, we are the best. Malaysia boleh. Next, our students also took part in many national food product development competitions as well. And ladies and gentlemen, the best just got better. We are now the world number 14 in the QS ranking, and in the hospitality and leisure management discipline. And the second impact we are making is we produce future-proof graduates. According to Graduate Tracer study, the employability rate for Culinology graduate is 100%, starting from 2015, where our first batch of students graduate from our program, and the record remains until today. How we can do that? This is because our graduates have made the social impact through their creation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not an advertisement for Nestle or AirAsia, but I'm sure many of you are familiar with the products here or even consume it every day. So this healthy and delicious product is created by our very own graduates. Next, instant noodle can be healthy now. Our graduate far in California has launched her very first clean label instant noodle in US early of this year. And next, we have a successful entrepreneur who owns a startup which earns more than 20 million net profit per year. The next example I'm going to show you is another graduate far in India who is now the pastry head chef, who are well known in India and being featured by their local press with his impressive creation and creativity. So, ladies and gentlemen, from here, we can see the potential of the program. So, in terms of potential, Malaysia will be the Culinology hub in Asia. This is because Malaysia will take the lead in becoming the Culinology hub in Asia as the leading research center in food innovation and development, including Culinology education. This is because we believe Culinology program is transferable. We hope more institutes can benefit from here. Next potential is there is a high potential our students will be able to commercial their products under the Taylor's Culinology brand. And soon you will see their product on shelf. Best of both worlds, we have made the change. With that, thank you very much. Do I have time to play the video? Do I have time to play the video? Yes. I'm going to show you a short video about the program.
A quick bite to eat, or one of a million success stories in a multi-billion-dollar industry. As simple as they may look, each food product contains the most sophisticated invention, processing, and advertising that modern business can buy. The world has changed, and with growing demands and ever-changing trends, new food products are launched every single day. But who are the ones behind your favorite cravings? And how do they do it? Well, it begins with an idea based upon the market's needs. The idea turns into days of research with the help of expert specialists that assist in developing the very first prototype.
I think you have exit your 10 minutes. Sorry.
Okay.
This program has been developed since 2011 and you have numbers of graduation, right?
Yes.
So, okay, what's your next level of innovation because it was 8 years ago?
The next level is what we're going to do now is, besides collaborate with the industry, we're going to incorporate as well the e-learning as part of our program development.
Can you spell out how you able to connect the IoT with your Culinology program?
Okay, for example, now because of the industry revolution, IA or this will become quite important in the food industry. For example, to 3D printing food is another level that we can make. For example, instead of develop a healthier product through substitute new ingredient, we can even modify the food structure to enhance satiety, sensation that help people to reduce their appetite and get healthier and even less obesity rate among Malaysians. So this is the next level we can explore.
So meaning to say your CR will be concerning and concentrating on the health lifestyle.
Yes.
Of the society.
Yes.
So that is what you are going to insert it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. This is our objective.
So actually, I have two questions. The first one, can you mention that, or can you describe that? What is the main component of innovative in your program, if you compare with other program or similar program in Malaysia or others?
Okay, sure. Okay, with the existing program in the market, they do not have any program that is exactly replicate the culinology, because the most we can get is culinary science, which they still do not take into consideration the mass production of concern of the food. For us, we have to make sure from ideas until the product being launched, even how the packaging should be, will be our consideration in all our ideation.
So the second question, can you show me the evidence that this program can be compete or adapt or adopt to other program, either in Malaysia or international?
Okay, maybe I can show you our program structure.
I mean, who copy your programs? You know, is it?
Okay, now there are more and more we can see Bachelor of Science Food Product Development program has been launched in local and private university. So we can see starting from 2 years or 3 years back, where some university is sending their, when they want to develop their new program, they need to get the feedback.
Which university?
University Malaysia, Terengganu. Yeah.
Okay. I see there's a lot of industry collaborations throughout, and it's quite impressive how the Bachelor of Culinology. Okay, and I saw there's a lot of collaboration since the beginning, and also there's perhaps I can see there's a lot of entrepreneurship being implemented towards the end, because there's a lot of commercialization actually happening. Do you mind telling how big is the entrepreneurship part is actually embedded in your program to encourage the commercialization or to encourage entrepreneurship among your students?
For the entrepreneurship part, our student will take the module like principle of marketing or this to or entrepreneurship in one or two modules in their structure. But what they need to understand is not just about how to sell the product, it's how to come up with the product which is sellable and sustainable. What is the needs of the consumer is more important to make the product sustain in the market. This is what we understand. That's why this is what we focus when we deliver or teach our students.
But how the entrepreneurship mind is set into the students who wants to become their entrepreneur when they come up?
When a product is being launched and they want their product to be success, they need to know what is the element will get their product to success. So the entrepreneurship mindset must be there, starting from how a business is done and how much in terms of costing of the food ingredient will make them have more profit, and what is the best way we can give the best quality of food to our consumer, yet without defeating the quality or the safety of the food.
And those are
the concern of the industry.
Beside the mindset they must have, is that on top of what you have, as in extra elements to your current course, or is that everybody goes through that?
It's embedded.
It's embedded?
Yes.
All right, thanks.
So I have one more question.
Okay,
Just now
sure.
you're talking about the entrepreneurship, isn't it?
Yes.
So can you relate, how many program, or you are talking about the program,
Yes.
how many courses that support the entrepreneurship? This is number one. Okay, number two, how you in that course, how you deliver the contents. After that, how you assess the content? Is it what rubric that you use to assess the entrepreneurship contents?
Okay, so there are two modules which embed the entrepreneurship. First, we call the Culinology 101. In this module, this is where students learn about costing, sourcing for ingredients, all these things. So this is the fundamental for the student. Later on in their last year or year two, this option to student, they're able to choose the marketing module. Okay, so in order for them to understand the whole market on how to market their product or for etc. But how we assess them is during their final year project. One of the domain students need to do is to produce their product and sell their product. So they need to calculate the profit and as well as what is the acceptable prices, all these things into consideration during their assessment. So they need to present their result, the profit they get, how many products they manage to sell, what is the feedback from the industry, from the people who buy the product for them. All this is taken into consideration during the marking rubrics. Yeah.
So this one you have your own rubric, isn't it?
Yes, we have.
So how about this? How about the semester? Is it you change the rubric for every semester, or you use the same rubric for that course?
The rubric will be same even though the product is different. Yeah, will be same because the element that we are checking will be still the same. Is checking the outcome is to check on the feasibility of the product and marketability of the products. This is two elements.
Seems you are sharing a lot of innovation. Can you just pick up one, the salient, most innovative of this program?
In terms of products,
Yeah, this is a transdiscipline program where you hybrid two different disciplines, which is culinary and food technology.
food science and
food
food
science. So that is already transdiscipline. So out of this, you should have able to detect the most innovative part of your program that you offered.
okay. I would like to use one of the product to show you. Can we have the cell sheet? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Maybe allow me to use this product to explain to you. For information, this is a product which is an instant premix for a lava cake. And people look at this like, okay, but the impact we are doing is, first thing is the convenience which is required by the consumer or the industry. But next, what we are using to make the cake is, instead of using the matcha which are already available, we are using the kangkong flour, which is a local agriculture ingredient to increase the functionality and the healthy function of the food. And also, the current market, they only have premix without a filling. But how, using the scientific knowledge and the technical knowledge that we have, we're able to produce a premix actually with a real filling inside. And you can, consumer can just buy this and use it using 1 minute to get a lava cake, which you always need to go restaurant only can get. So we are not just looking at a convenience for the consumer, but we keep improving the food quality, the food safety, especially in terms of the healthy product. When everyone mentioned that processed food is not good, but who are the one coming in and change it besides just criticizing the food industry? So we need the graduate who go inside the industry and telling them, here we come, creating new product for our people, for a healthier future, for our new generation. So this is our mission. That's why. Yes, currently we are having the commercialization discussion and with one of the company in Johor for these products.
How soon can I get it?
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.